Weights and Downer. You or someone you know has lost the ability to earn a living because someone put the company interests before their well-being. In times like these, there's one firm who has handled hundreds of catastrophic and lost earning cases. Before you settle fast with a company's attorney, give Weights and Downer a call. 985-876-0870. Weights and Downer. Let us fight for your rights.
All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Falls. Very pleased to have with us the district attorney of Lafourche Parish. And there you see her. We're going to bring her up there. She is the DA, Miss Christine Russell. Good to see you, Miss DA. How are you today?
I'm great. Good to see you as well. Thanks for having me as always.
Oh, anytime. Let's talk. I want to start off. We'll get to the Francine damage in court later on in this, but I want to talk about something very important to the area, senior sources, and it's two events dedicated to providing valuable resources, education, and support to the senior citizens of Lafourche Parish. First of all, thank you all for doing this. It's important to the senior members, and I'll give you the floor to talk a little bit about it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, October 8th will be at the La Rose Civic Center. That's from 11 to 1. October 15th will be at the Warren Harang Center, our civic center here in Thibodaux, from 11 to 1. You know, the concept back in about 2019 when we started it was to bring the public officials together in one room to address our senior citizens, our seasoned citizens, and let them know about the free services that we provide to our senior citizens. And we bring vendors from around the parish to set up their tables and allow our individuals to walk around. They can get their flu shots. We have some mental health providers there and a lot of other service providers for our senior citizens. And every single time we do it, they walk away saying, I did not know that. And so we're hoping that we give them some information, some education that will assist them, in this second season of life.
Let me ask you this, and another caveat to this, when y'all do these types of things, especially with the senior citizens who, they may be relegated to being in their home or being some different place where they don't get out as much. Now, some of them we know are very active. They get everywhere. But in these cases, doesn't it give y'all an opportunity to be seen and to be real to these people so they see y'all and they go, wow, I didn't know Miss Russell was so nice, or I didn't know she was so approachable. Doesn't it give y'all a chance to relate to them?
Absolutely. There's a lot of individuals that we never get to see. They don't only come into our office. And so it's absolutely an opportunity for us to engage with them. It also, when you have the sheriff talking about scams that are really designed to affect our senior citizens, it's really the only opportunity. If they are not on social media, this is a great opportunity for them to hear about it so that maybe we can protect them. So again, you're right. It's absolutely a time to engage with them and have some fellowship and talk, but also to educate those who may be not able to get this information any other way than from this event.
Let's talk about some of the things y'all talk about. Property exemptions, fraud prevention, juror exemptions, recognizing signs of senior abuse, and parish programs specifically designed for seniors. That senior abuse sort of grabs me because, a lot of times we talk about other things, abuse in other sectors and relationships or juvenile abuse. But I know you've spent a lot of time addressing senior abuse. That's a very important topic.
It is. I mean, we have crimes geared just to that, cruelty to the infirmed, cruelty to our elderly. But what we really want to do sometimes is have that conversation with them to say, sometimes it's our loved ones who take advantage of us, and help them understand that if it's their grandson that maybe has a drug problem and is taking money from them, they don't want to get their grandson in trouble. We let them know that we have a victims department that will work with them, and that we do have a court system that may actually offer some assistance or help to maybe their grandson who has a drug problem or some other problem. So we get to have those conversations as well. It's not just about strangers trying to scam them. They need to know they're not alone if it's a loved one that's taking advantage of them.
Well, we hear this more and more. I hear it more and more from families who I know that there's someone in the family who's abusing drugs and who goes, unfortunately, and robs something from the mother or the grandmother or the grandfather. So we're hearing it more and more. I guess y'all are probably seeing it more and more from a DA standpoint.
Absolutely. And we have a lot, I say a lot, we have oftentimes have grandparents who will come in and they're not looking to prosecute. I mean, we may not even have a case pending, but they're saying, help us. We do not know what to do because we know our grandchild, our grandson, our granddaughter has a drug problem and a mental health problem. Can you help us get some resources? And so we often get out of our lane a little bit and we use our victims department, our LCSW, hopefully to provide them some resources so they can attempt to give that individual some help. So, we're not just about prosecution. It really is an attempt to help families. And we're seeing that more and more where people are reaching out to us and saying, how can you help us? We want to give this individual some help.
Yeah, y'all do a great job with that. But I want to switch. We've got about a minute left. Francine caused a lot of damage. How about the courthouse? Any changes coming up?
Yeah, so our clerk's office, our courthouse annex had a lot of damage. So our clerk, Annette Fontana, is on the 3rd floor of our building here at the district attorney's office. She'll be operating there for quite some time until that annex is repaired. Our 2 judges, Judge Boudreaux and Judge Abel, are actually going to be utilizing our old courthouse and trying to share the courtrooms with our other 3 judges. So if you do have court and you want to find out where you need to go, I encourage you to call the clerk or call our office. Our jury trials, unfortunately, for September and October had to be canceled. We're trying to reach out to our victims as well and explain to them. It's very unfortunate, but these natural disasters really affect the criminal justice system.
All right. Once again, the District Attorney of Lafourche Parish, Ms. Christine Russell. Keep up the great work, and thank you always for coming on and being transparent. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Once again, you catch all of our programming on Facebook and YouTube and on the apps. We have a lot of people watching on the apps. We had over 300,000 for Francine watching HTV. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll be right back. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.